Alright, gamers. We're doing the rest of the grunts today. We're taking some risks, but it should be alright. Most of them are pretty chill. Some of them are riskless, some of them aren't, but we're just going to do it fight at a time. I have them all planned out, so that should be fun. Let's look at the first one. I have planned these in varying degrees of recency, so I'm gonna have to go over the line a little bit for some of them. But we should be banging these out pretty quickly. I just gotta make sure I don't fuck up anything, and we should be good. So the first one is the double, the only double in Magma Hideout. It's pretty easy with my box. These guys need to be in this order. Let's see, you get citrus. You need beetrolite, obviously. You don't need an item. You don't need an item. You get iron ball. And that should be it. We need to pre-damage 2 of our guys. 3 of our guys, actually. So let's do that real quick. 135 on Hitmontop. 98 on Beedrill. Yep. And 123 on Turtonator. Should be good. Okay, so I messed up the Beedrill one somehow. Sweet. Let's get in there. Let me make sure we got all the right items. Citrus, Beedrillite, no item. We can be citrus on here. No reason not to. So I'm pretty sure this is riskless, but the end game is there's a little bit of variance. I wouldn't call it risk, I'd just call it variance. But I haven't accounted for like every single possible turn on like the last 2 turns or 3, so maybe there is risk and I'm not aware of it, but I can live with that. It's a pretty clean line, I believe. I don't know where it is. Ooh, let me double check my repellent is on. Sweet. I don't know where it is in here. I have never gotten this far. This is PB. So I'm just gonna I'm actually gonna unmute game real quick. Oopsie. And we'll go find them. I think I've done these guys. Yeah, that doesn't look like a double. We did you. We did you. We did you. Yeah, this is not a double. I think this is the furthest I've been. That doesn't look like a double. Oh, it is, I see. Okay, so we're leading a pre-damaged Hitmontop. We're gonna click fake out into Ninetales, and we're gonna fast kill the Executor. Pretty standard double start here. We are on Hitmontop. We are baiting Flamethrower from Ninetales, and on Beedrill we are baiting a move on the next turn. But we're just gonna kill Executor here. So this should be neither of their mons get to move because we just fast kill Executor. This just kills. Yep, nice. So we are pre-damaged. This should be jump bluff, and it should always see kill with air slash. It doesn't. It comes out even though we have a fast kill, quote unquote, because it has a focus sash. So this should be jump bluff. Yep, nice for slow kill with air slash. Now we're gonna detect Hitmonlee, and we're gonna U-turn jump bluff. We are always baiting only an air slash. We're gonna U-turn into Lycanroc, and Lycanroc's gonna get a little frag, so that's fun. That never kills because they're sashed. We go into here. And we're going to kill Jump Bluff with Accelerock. On this turn, the Enos is still baiting a Flamethrower. We are going to swap Hitmontop into Turtonator. We're going to take the Flamethrower, and because we're Shell Armor, we're always baiting only Scorching Sands from Ninetales. Let me just double check. Yeah, so we swap Hitmontop into Turtonator, and we kill Jump Bluff with Accelerock. Even though Ninetales has a kill, it's a slow kill on Lycanroc, so it can never go for it. The consumption of the Fire Gem doesn't really matter, to be honest. But now we are always in an HP range where we're only baiting Scorching Sands on Turtonator. The last guy comes out, which is Arcanine. On Turtonator, we're baiting Scorching Sands from Ninetales for fast kill. On Lycanroc, we're baiting Close Combat. So we're going to switch in Aerodactyl and Yanmega here. Let me make sure we're on the right slots. Don't want to make any fuck-ups. Scorching Sands here. And then this guy is baiting a Close Combat. Only a Close Combat after all possible air slashes. We're Iron Ball and Yanmega for some fiction scenarios. Most of the time we don't need it, but we do need to be Iron Ball. So Close Combat connects. And it drops its defenses. We are going to click Rock Slide here. This is a 2-shot on both of them unless we crit. If we crit Ninetales, we're going to get Donphan early. That's fine. That is why we are Iron Ball on Yanmega. Is if Donphan comes out early, then we need to bait a Stone Edge. But this turn, we're just going to click Rock Slide, and we're going to detect with Yanmega. Yanmega is baiting kills from both slots. And sometimes we take, it's 50-50 to take a Heat Wave here on Aerodactyl, but it doesn't matter. So we're going to click Rock Slide, and we're going to detect. Nice. Okay, so we didn't crit, so Ninetales stays alive on this turn. We bring it into Iapapa range, but it doesn't matter because we are on Nerve. And we are going to kill both of these guys on the turn that we swap into Hitmontop. With the Rock Slide, we swap back into Hitmontop for free. Oh, I forgot to do something. I was supposed to teach Rock Smash on Aerodactyl here. Fuck. Okay, so we're steering a little bit. I was gonna Rock Smash and Close Combat the Donphan, but now we are steering a little bit. We have a Fake Out turn here. Fuck. It's unfortunate. Can Beedrill do more damage to Donphan than Arrow can? I think the answer is definitely yes. The question is, do I want to do it? Because okay, no, that's fine, I think. CC, so Fake Out does 13%. Close Combat does 38. Let me look at this. 13 plus 30. Yeah, okay, so that we did fuck up a little bit, to be clear, but I think that Fake Out, Close Combat, and a Leech Life usually kills. It's a 98% chance. 98 is the mineral, the giga minerals. So we might have to play it by ear here. But I think on the turn that we fake out, we're going to swap into Beedrill. Is that good? Who else is on the team? We don't have any other fake out guys. But yeah, this is always Donphan for slow kill into arrow. Yeah, we were supposed to teach. I was supposed to be clicking Rock Smash here. That kind of sucks. Does Beedrill have a kill on him on top? I mean, Donphan. No, he does not. What about Lycanroc? I'm gonna assume the answer is no. Lycanroc can bait a kill. We could do that. That's not that bad, actually. Okay, so on this turn, we swap into Lycanroc. Lycanroc is gonna bait a high horsepower, and then we swap back into Aerodactyl as we like Mach Punch or something, and then we kill. I kind of like that, yeah. Okay, so we're baiting a slow kill. We shouldn't be showing kill on Hitmontop here. On anything. We are at 135. Yeah, we're not showing kill. We're gonna go back into Aerodactyl on a high horsepower. This should always be high horsepower. Yeah, always high horsepower. And we're gonna like... Do I want to drop my defenses yet? Yeah, I think it's fine. Close combat. Because we didn't take a heat wave, we're never slow killed by Stone Edge from Donphan on Aerodactyl. So if we want to here, it should never be going for Stone Edge onto Arrow. Actually, no, it can. Because of high crit AI, right? Because it can go for slow kills over fast kills if it's a high crit move. Because this... No, it can go for slow kills. Wait, no. What am I talking about? Yeah. It can go for highest damage over slow kills onto Hitmontop on this turn. So we're just gonna click Dual Wing Beat and Close Combat again, and that should be fine. This isn't Custap range. Shouldn't be. What's Custap range? One-fourth? That is a solid 35%. I'm fine with that. Yeah. He doesn't eat it mid-turn, does he? Yeah, I didn't think so. Okay, so now we're baiting a kill from Miltank on Mr. Hitmontop over here, because we have dropped our defenses. It is a fast kill, so it has to go for it.
Hey, handsome. So sweet.
We're going to Tailwind, and we're going to Detect. This should always be going for the Hitmontop slot. A little bit stickier than I would have liked, but it's totally fine. I guess that just shows how good the line is. Dual Wing Beat, Close Combat kills here. Yeah, okay. It's a little bit of a steer, but I just forgot to teach a move. So maybe we slow down a little bit. We're definitely going to slow down a little bit because the next guy is the riskiest part, I think. We can escape rope, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, nice. And then we have arrow on us, so we can fly. Nice. Okay, let's get items off. That went about as well as it could have. I did mean to teach a different move, but we'll be alright. I think I use Beedrill for the next fight. Yeah, I do. Beware. It's Obstagoon. And Electros. Which is funny. But this guy's a dog. And Breloom. And honestly, oh, it's horse. That's the last guy. So there's a lot of risk in this one, not gonna lie. It starts with the turn 1 thing. Basically, I guess I'll just explain it as we go. Oops, that's not the right Megastone. You get, oh, we need to fly to Mauville. We're teaching a move on Beware. Yeah, we need to teach Ice Punch on Beware. And you get Never Melt Ice. You need to be leveled once. We could go 78, but I don't want to risk it leveling to 79 because I need it at 78 for something later. Which, I know it sounds ominous, but I don't want to spoil it. Your zoom lens, you are wide lens. So the way that we get fucked here is Mystic Muddy Water accuracy drops. That's the way that we get fucked. And also just Electrode in general. Horse gets Prism. And you need to be Iron Ball. Yeah, you're Iron Ball. We just used it, so it should be here. And we got some pre-damage to do. Scripting. Pre-damage. Slot 1 to 193. That's very precise. Damage. Slot 2. 1. Pre-damage. Slot 5. 104. I'm actually not sure about what I want to do with Breloom's HP. It's kind of weird. Basically, we can't guarantee that Stealth Rocks will be up, so the pre-damage gets a little bit weird. I think that I would rather risk a crit and always be dead. So I think we're going to go a little bit lower than what I typed out. I was thinking about this earlier. I wasn't really sure. We're going to go to like 100. That seems like a nice little compromise. Let me make sure we have the right items. You need to be 193, 241. Okay, we're good. This one is risky, and I'll explain the risks as they happen, but it's not my cleanest line for sure. Yeah, not my cleanest. Oh, are we doing the speed up noises? Yeah, we are. Sorry, I can like barely hear it. Should be fixed. We did these, we did these. I don't know what the rest of this, like, I don't know where they are, so. I mean, it's not like you have to be careful, right? Like, it's linear. There's not much to fuck up. Okay, there he is. Oh, we do have to be careful, actually, because we need to be... I don't know. My notes have Obstagoon pre-poisoned to dodge burn. I really don't know, man. I really don't know. It feels unnecessary, frankly. Like, I'm conflicted because if we get burned, then we have to spend an extra turn killing Slowbro. But I think that it's fine, actually. I think it's fine. Is it? Do we want to give Seismitoad kill? I feel like we don't. I feel like it's better for us if we don't give Seismitoad kill. And let me just double check that the thing that I thought is true. I don't know. So the reason we're Iron Ball is because the line that we want to happen is we want to give Seismitoad an out damage before Electrode. And Electrode has out damage before... Actually, I don't even know if that's true. I should have looked at this earlier. What HP do we need to be at for Seismitoad to see out damage? 78 over X equals 0.45. 0.45, so 78 over 0.45, 173. We should always be at we should be pretty damn close to that. Even if we're not, what was it, 173? 99 over... Oh, okay, so it should always be Seismitoad here. So I don't think we need to pre-poison. We don't need to give a kill unless we have to, so. Alright, let's look. Beedrillite, Never Melt Ice, Iron Ball, Zoomlin. So the risk is turn 1, basically. Turn 2, actually. We are pre-damaged exactly to give Anchor a slow kill. So we should skip over everyone. So we're going to fast kill this Togekiss. Obviously, this was the easy part of the line. And we're going to click Poison Jab. This just kills. We are pre-damaged so that we get the Anchor. We really want to see... but we couldn't pre-damage to get a specific move. I believe 85% of the time it is going to click Phantom Force, but we couldn't guarantee it. If it Anchor Shot crits, Anchor Shot high roll crits us, then Beware might be in Slowbro range. And that's not great. Slowbro Flamethrower range, which is not great for the switch in. So we really want to see a Phantom Force here. It's pretty damn likely to be a Phantom Force. But it's not guaranteed. So we did get the baiting right. Dulmize came in, so that's nice. Okay. That's good. Oh, fuck. We didn't U-turn. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Okay, so might have fucked myself. So U-turn into Ice Punch always kills, but now we have to fast two-shot this guy. Fuck, I fucked up. We were supposed to U-turn there. Why didn't I click U-turn, bro? What was I doing? Okay, so it whirlpools, so we're fine. Never punished, I guess. This part was riskless. Not riskless, but this part was pretty clean, but I fucked it up, so Hopefully, I don't think we need Beware HP for anything else. This should still always be slow bro for slow kill with only Psychic, I believe. Where is Beware in the calc? Oh, fuck. Okay, so this can be Flamethrower, actually. We are in Flamethrower range. That was what I was afraid was going to happen with Anchor Shot crit. So that's not great. This should still be slow bro, though. Okay, nice. Well, let's see Psychic. Fuck, man, I suck. Okay, well, never punished. That was what I was afraid was going to happen with Anchor Shot crit. So we did get the worst possible scenario, but we clutched up anyway. I mean, I think that Obstagoon was never dead to double crits. It's just the burn chance that would be unfortunate on the swap. But Sucker Punch kills. Let's see, 174. Oh, that is literally the number that I was saying. 174. One sec. 174 over. Sorry, 91 over 174. 91 over 174. So it's Toad. Wait, I'm being silly. Looking at the wrong guy. 78 over 174. Toad does not see out damage. And I believe Electro does not either. So it should just be down the line. We're holding Iron Ball so that we get Seismitoad early. 99 over 174 is 56, and we do 62 to Electrode. So neither of them have fast out damage. So this should just be +1/+1, and we get Seismitoad first. The reason we did not pre-poison is because I actually didn't want to give Seismitoad a kill here. We want to increase the chances that it clicks Stealth Rock here, and if we gave it a kill, like if we were pre-poisoned, we would usually be in like kill range after killing Slowbro, and that's not great. So, but the consequence of this is that we do risk burn, and I think if we burn, we have to kill it with Sucker Punch, and then we're giving Seismitoad a kill here. But we did get the baits correctly, so that's nice. We're gonna switch into Electros on what is hopefully Stealth Rocks. Or Earthquake, either one. Nice. Okay, so we are going to click Knockoff. The risk here is exactly Muddy Water accuracy drop. We are Zoomlins. If it does not get the accuracy drop, we will always hit this knockoff and we will always knock the Bright Powder off. But it can accuracy drop, so that's the fiction that can happen here. I don't even think it's that fictional, but the Zoomlins really helps us. We have about like 2 to 3 turns to hit this before we have to go into Breloom and just send it. Because Muddy Water does not do a lot to Electros. So we have a few turns to try and hit this. No accuracy drop, or just hit. Okay, crit's a little unfortunate, not gonna lie. But we hit it, nice. I mean, it doesn't matter if we're showing kill or not. It's always gonna be a Muddy Water here. We're going to go into Breloom, and we always kill. If it accuracy drops on Breloom, that's also not good. But we're holding Wide Lens in that, in case that happens. I think Wide Lens and accuracy drop cancel out, but I actually don't know how the math works. I hate accuracy math. It's like my least favorite part of this game. But we didn't get an accuracy drop, so this always kills. And because we pre-damage so low, we are always showing Electro to kill. So it cannot swagger on the swap, which is good. And now we just need to hit through Bright Powder. Easier said than done, right, gang? We are showing a kill. And it's the last slot. We got this guy last, which is why I like this line. So it should go for either Thunderbolt or Foul Play here. Obviously, Thunderbolt is better, but we couldn't control that. But it's never swagger on the swap, which is important. Okay, a little unfortunate. It's pretty likely to swagger here. We have to hit this raw Bright Powder though. So I need my boy to lock in. We have Persenberry for the first swagger. We do not have double Persenberry. But I need my boy to lock in. Just hit, dude. Please just hit. Nice. Mr. Clutch. That's my goat. We had a few little swapsies to do if we missed or if we had gotten swaggered again. But we kind of just had to ball out on that bright powder. I didn't really have a nice little fancy line to hit it with. Yeah, I just didn't have anything to neutralize that bright powder. Hey, Pumpkin. Sweet girl. Sweet girl. All right, let's get out. That was the riskiest one. That was the most risk on any of these fights, honestly. I'm pretty sure. I'm gonna say that and then like wipe to someone else, but I think that was the only one with like a legitimate wipe risk. So glad to get that one out of the way. Like if we had just missed a bunch in a row, like we would have just been fucked. But my boy horse is goated, so. Also, if we needed to like sack, it would have been Breloom, but don't tell him that. Next fight, let's see. Let me get my notes up. Grunt 10, it's Basque Legion. I guess I should be showing the fights, but I don't know. Yeah, I don't really care. I'm not a streamer, just a gamer. Hey, sweet girl. They can hear you. Did you know that? They can hear you purr. Okay, next fight. It is Basque Legion. I'm pretty sure this one is riskless, or actually no, it's riskless until like the last few turns. So the start of it is really clean. Basque Legion and Pult. And hello. Gardevoir. Him on top. Empoleon and Flygon. You get Lumberry. It actually, I think it can be Cherry. You get Life Orb, which is somewhere here. You get Zoom Lens. You get Wide Lens. You get Citrus. And you get Frost. We need some pre-damage on Hitmontop, who is in slot 4. It is 114. Man, it feels good to get these out of my head and like into the game. Like, I've been staring at this shit for like a week now. And I believe we need to pre-poison Pult before we get in there. So let's do that. Make sure we got the right guys. Life Orb, Zoom Lens, Wide Lens, Citrus, Frost. Okay. Got our pre-damage. We just need to remember to pre-poison before we get in there. Yeah. This one is, there is technically risk, but it's very, very small. I'm really like paranoid about forgetting, like accidentally hitting repel or some shit. All right, making our way through. We did you. Like I said, it's linear. I don't have any worry about like. Well, I do actually, because we need to pre-poison on this fight, so I do actually need to be concerned about not running into Guy on accident. I think that's him. Let's go here. Dragapult is in slot 2. I think it's pre-toxic is better actually. Pre-toxic slot 2. Okay. We go over the line. We liquidation. Okay, got it. This one is pretty free. We have like all the dogs for this fight, so Turn 1, we are going to Liquidation Silvally. This is going to do about 50%. We're never dead to crit or anything. We are Cherry Berry in case Thunderbolt Paris. Legion is pretty fat, so it takes this pretty well. We're never dead to crit there. That's why we're Cherry Berry. And this just kills. No, I'm lying. It does 50%. We couldn't go Cherry Berry on Dragapult, so we're going to swap into Dragapult on, I think it's either Thunderbolt or Energy Ball actually, but we couldn't be Cherry Berry on Pult because sometimes that was like a Giga High Roll on Liquidation. But sometimes Dragon Darts doesn't kill from Liquidation. So we needed to be Life Orb, so we had to be pre-toxic to avoid the para. And now we fast kill with Dragon Darts. Shout out to AOC, you know what I'm saying? This should always be Zoroark for... Yeah, that's Zoroark. For slow kill with only Night Days. Night Days can drop accuracy, which is why we were holding a wide lens. Yeah, this is always Night Days. We're gonna go... Oh, I got the order wrong. Yeah, I got the order wrong. We're gonna go into Hitmontop. We're gonna take the Night Days. Wide lens should cancel out the accuracy drop. I think that's how it works. I'm not really sure. I don't know. And we are going to click Fake Out, and then we're going to Mach Punch and kill this fraud. Classic Hitmontop activities. Mach Punch kills. And this guy dies. Nice. This should be Flygon. Flygon, the reason we had pre-damage is we wanted this guy to have a kill. It's either Earthquake or if we had gotten crit, it would be Fire Punch here or like random move. But this is always Earthquake. We're going to go into Gardevoir. This Flygon is Bright Powder. We're going to trace its Levitate on the Earthquake. And then we slow kill with Moonblast. Zoom Lens cancels out Bright Powder. So we should always hit, and we kill. So the fiction here is that, so Skuntank is in the back. Skuntank is clicking Sludge Bomb here. It can't boom because he's the last guy, so it's always Sludge Bomb for highest damage. Sometimes it has a kill, sometimes it doesn't. It doesn't really matter. We're going to go into Empoleon. This guy is also Bright Powder. We're going to click Defog. The fiction here is that sometimes we don't get to click Defog here because we get flinched. We can get flinched help because it is clicking Dark Pulse onto Empoleon. But that shit is fiction. And then if we never get to Defog, then we could miss on Flygon. But we have already avoided that fiction, so this Skuntank didn't want it. So Bright Powder neutralized, we can swap into here on random move, and we fast kill with Earthquake. We were Rostberry in case we needed to come in on random move, but let me just double check that this kills. Oh, I have double sticked. I was like, why is it showing that this is a range? Yeah, no, I had double stick. This just kills. And we always hit because we defogged. So that was Grunt 10. I think that was the easiest one out of all of the ones we're doing. I mean, the double was easy once I found it. I mean, we fucked up the line and still got it, so. We're gonna, I think we can go this way. Yeah, I'm gonna get this item real quick. Play rough. Interesting. And we'll get the fuck out of here. You can fly, right? Alright, next one, let's get items. Okay, I need to go over this one. This one was the most recently cooked. I finished this one like today, I think. Yeah, this one is also fairly risky. We might have to sack. I think if we sack, then it's free. But I have to decide like on the fly if the sack is worth it or not, basically. We're gonna get Blaziken. Blaziken's gonna get a frag here, which is pretty cool. We need Togedemaru. Oh, you know what? I think I'm free to level this guy, right? Pumpkin, pause off the keyboard, please. Yeah, I think I level this guy all the way. Sucks for Tate and Liza, but we need it for Maxi as well, so yeah, we're just gonna level this guy. Galissapod. We need to, I didn't write down Galissapod's pre-damage, so I need to double check that. Aggron and Hitmontop. I am Hitmontop's strongest soldier. You do not need an item. You get citrus. You get citrus. You get citrus. You don't need an item, and you get life orb. I need to figure out pre-damage real quick. It is a Pyro Ball. Let me get these guys all figured out. So it's Blaziken. Get these guys in the calc. Aggron, Aerodactyl, Hitmontop. Yeah, I cooked this one the most recently, so I'm like, need to make sure I get everything correct. Togedemaru and Blaziken, Aerodactyl, Togedemaru, Aggron, and Hitmontop. Galissapod as well. Golly is taking a Pyro Ball. Need to make sure of myself. 75. Oh, Togi needs... I think Togi needs a Silk Scarf, actually. Let me double check. 13%. Barbs is 12%, so plus 0.13, 25, and then, is that enough? Shit, well, okay, well, I'm gonna do raw HP values. 170 plus 27, 197, and then Barb's is 231, 8, 28, 225. Fuck. Okay, so that's some risk then, huh? Because arrow needs to be like hardstone or something. That's okay, I think. Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. You can be... I mean, we don't need to be Silk Scarf in that scenario, because we have to go Hardstone anyway. Okay, pre-damage on you. What is it? You're taking a Pyro Ball. 81 plus 109. 190. You're in slot 4. Pre-damage, slot 4, 190. And we need Blaziken in Blaze. I think the number is 74. 73? Yes, 73. Pre-damage slot. We're gonna do 72 just in case. But I'm pretty sure this is it. So this one's kind of risky. I think the only risk is really a sack. But we'll see. Is Arrow ever getting... a Pyro Ball after a low kick? That's what I'm concerned about. Low kick crit would put us in Pyro Ball range, and then we can't safely go into Togedemaru. Oh, but then we can exit. I see. So we can play around with that. Yeah. I think we are gonna... Let me see. I think I wrote down pre-poison on Hitmontop, but I'm not sure. No, we don't need it actually. Right, we can't have it actually because it's misty terrain, so forgot about that for a while, but okay, let's get in there. Man, it actually feels good to really like play these out. I've had these sitting in my fucking notes app for like almost a week now. Some of these, and Hellroom's already cooked. I am like such a perfectionist that these fights like really test how much risk I'm willing to accept. Like some of them I'm like, man, I feel like they could be riskless and I just like don't find it. But like I just get like kind of obsessive about it. Like I'm like, I feel like I could find a riskless line for a lot of these and I feel like I'm missing them sometimes, but I don't know. I'm pretty proud of the lines that I've come up with, so. Okay. We did this. Okay. This is where that item was. Where is he? Or she? Don't want to assume the grunt's gender. Okay, sweet. Oh shit, I thought we were gonna have to walk a little further. Alright, left ear burning up, classic. We're gonna fast kill this guy. We always kill in overheat. We're baiting random move from Cinderace. We are faster than Muck. If this is not Cinderace, we get pursued and we probably just die. But we overheat and kill. Cinderace is, we're faster than Muck, so everything has a kill, but it should be Cinderace because it's faster. It's clicking random move, obviously. We're gonna swap into Arrow. If we get low kick crit on Arrow, that's not great, but it can't set up on this turn, so that's good. Yeah, low kick crit would not be great. But ideally it's Pyro Ball. But we'll just see. Okay, low kick, no crit would be nice. Okay, so we are always baiting low kick here. Let me double check that that statement is true. We are at 126. We are showing it a fast 2-hit KO because it's a fighting type. We have dual wing beat. We should be showing it fast 2-hit KO, so it can't bulk up. What are we at? 126. Yes. If we had crit, it would have been random move, but that was the risk here. But yes, it is always low kick here because we have a fast 2-hit KO, so it can't bulk up. So we are going to go into Togedemaru, who lives the low kick. Let me just make sure that's true. Oh, we forgot to level my guy. Oh, that's not good. That's not good at all. Fuck. Oh man, I had it already in the calc. That's fine. I think it's fine. Yeah, he still lives. It's my goat. We don't do quite as much damage with Fake Out, so I'm glad that I went for Hardstone on Arrow instead of Citrus. I'm gonna click Fake Out. This guy's still a fighting type, but we should always be baiting a fast kill with Pyro Ball now. What are we at? 102? Yes, 100% Pyro Ball. We're gonna eject back into Aerodactyl. Should always be a Pyro Ball. We should always eject. Libero transforms into a fire type. And we're gonna go back into Arrow. Okay, nice. And then we're gonna fast kill with Rock Slide, because he is a fire type right now. Now there's a little bit of variance about who comes in here. I couldn't really control that. This should just kill with Hearthstone. Yep. I think because we went Hardstone, it didn't matter how much Toge did. We just needed the Barb's Chip, and Fake Out didn't matter. So, yeah, a little bit fucky there. We totally could have leveled Toge. We actually need to for Maxi. We are not in pursuit range. He can boom on this turn. Booming on this turn would actually be optimal. But its highest damage is usually knockoff, which is a little bit unfortunate. If we wanted to risk Golisopod, which would be dumb stupid, we could go into Golisopod and eject on a knockoff. But that is silly talk. Pumpkinator. Pumpkin. Sweet girl. So it's pretty unlikely to be Gunk Shot here, but it would be nice. Let's see Gunk Shot. Okay, no big deal. Heavy Slam's a slow 2-hit KO most of the time. We kind of just got to ball out here. Ideally, we're above like 30%, but it's fine. Pretty likely to boom here. It doesn't boom, and we kill. We got to get a little bit of HP check going on Aggron, because I want to know what we're baiting from Drampa. At 72. Oh, geez Louise, we are. It is very pumpkin. Too sweet. Almost always flamethrower, 96% of the time. And we are only dead to crit, psychic. So it's 96% of the time it's flamethrower here. We didn't have the slots for a pivot. Oh wait. We can do Golly, huh? If it's excluding, yeah, we're excluding Hyper Voice at the moment. Yeah, we're excluding Hyper Voice. Let me double check that Golly isn't dead to crits, and then we can probably exit into him on top. Golly. Crit does 138. Okay, and then same for Psychic. So yeah, we're free to go into Golisopod and eject. If it had been Hyper Voice, like if it had been fully random move there, we would have kind of been in a sticky situation, but this guarantees that we always get Hitmontop in for free, and Hitmontop with Life Orb, Fake Out, and Mach Punch kills. Oh, Quick Claw, that's cute. With Life Orb. We needed Life Orb here, but this should always kill. Please, please kill. I did that calc probably like 6 days ago, so. Alright, sweet. That is number 11. Togedemaru Barb's coming in clutch. Didn't even need to be leveled. Whoopsie. I'm playing a little fast for some fights that I've never done and that are not riskless. This next one is I need to really go over this line because I did this one a while back and I'm not certain of it by any means. But we'll get the guys in the party. I'm pretty sure I know what guys it's gonna be at least. Greninja and Aggron. Okay, well it's a good thing he didn't die there because he was part of the line for this fight. I didn't consider that. He could have been a sack there sometimes. I probably wouldn't have sacked him. I would have risked it anyway, to be honest. Horse and Arrow. Need to go over this line. Okay, so the risk on this one is Focus Band that we, your Shed Shell. Where'd that go? Oh, that's the wrong. Shed Shell. You are Mystic Water, which is somewhere. Do I look at the words or the pictures? I feel like I look at the, like, I don't know which is better. There it is. Your Citrus. Let me get these guys in the calc real quick. It's Executor. We cannot risk Executor ever. That guy is a dog. It's Greninja. Aggron, Blaziken, Horse, and Aerodactyl. So these should just be like all fast kills except for Ninjask. We can actually... I mean, we can probably at least attempt to knock off the Focus Band with like Kek. Where's Kek at? Aerodactyl was kind of just like general support. Nah. If we go Kecleon, it has a chance to Swords Dance early, and I'd rather just go straight into Aggron. Your Soft Sand. Yeah, so the risk here is like 3 or 4 turns of Focus Band. Where's the Soft Sand? You are... Oh, we're going to teach Rock Smash, because I remembered. Oh. Oops. I just realized I'm not playing music. Feels weird. You can just be Citrus. I don't know. You're probably... This is usually like a 5-mon line. Why are we always at the bottom? We do need to pre-damage. Slot 1 to 150. You know... Would I rather be... I need to go over the line here. We're gonna fast 2-hit KO. We're gonna get you. You're gonna come out. You're gonna click Surf for fast kill. This should be Ninjask for leech life. We're gonna go into Aggron on the leech life. We're gonna slow kill with Heavy Slam. Hold up. Interesting. Dueling Beat and Leech Life do the same amount on Mega and non-Mega Aggron, which is kind of weird, but it's fine. Depending on what HP we're at, we'll either get Cacturn for fast kill or Slowking for slow kill. Either way is completely fine. If it's Slowking, it's never clicking Grass Knot unless we're really, really, really low, which would suck ass. If we're really, really, really low, we can pivot through Greninja, I think. No? Oh shit, we don't have a pivot for that. If we're so low that we get Grass Knot, let's just say that's fiction. We go into Mudsdale, we kill, or alternatively, we go into Cacturn and we fast kill. This guy's clicking Drain Punch or Citrus. We live 2 hits in case it gets Quick Claw. Seems pretty straightforward, honestly. Yeah, this is free, I think. Free in terms of, like, there are some risk. I mean, I'm fine with risking, like, a few turns of Focus Band proc. I don't mind that. Let me make sure of this pre-damage. 150, always dead to Flamethrower. We're gonna let Toxic Spikes go up. Does that really matter? I feel like it doesn't. It's either Stealth Rock or Toxic Spikes. It's 50-50. It really doesn't matter. We're gonna be going in on a Steel type half the time. We're gonna be pre-damaged on Horse so that we don't get burned. Pre-toxicked. You're not grounded. Blaziken probably cares, but like, I don't know. Does it even matter? I feel like it doesn't. Maybe Blaziken is, let's look, what are we dead to? We're dead to double crits. Does poison change that? I feel like it doesn't. 56. We can be pre-toxic. I don't know. 56 times 2. I don't know. I think it's fine. We could be like... Could we be pre-burned actually on Blaziken? We totally can because we can click Overheat. Yeah, let's do that. You're in slot 4. Oh, pre-burn slot 4. Oops, I can't type. Why didn't I think of that earlier? That's like a pretty simple pre-burn so that we don't get poisoned. I think the rest doesn't matter. Hey, Pumpkin, be sweet. Why are you being bitey all of a sudden? Oh, you need to be... Nah, I don't care. Don't bite! Stop it! Get the fuck down! That hurt a lot. Damn. Okay, please ignore me yelling at my cat. Do we want to be pre-burned on Greninja? I feel like that doesn't make sense. I think that I remember... What is it? Like, some rolls of Stone Edge can put us into Hex range. Stone Edge is fiction, man. It's never clicking Stone Edge. Like, it's 0.42% to click Stone Edge. And it has to crit. I don't know, it doesn't matter. It's not Venoshock on Chandy, it's Hex anyway. And I think we're probably not even dead to boosted Hex, so... I don't know. I cooked this one the quickest. I mean, this is a pretty clean line. It's the only risk is the focus band, and I didn't really have the slots to... Like, we would have had to... like, either, like... We would have had to get Kecleon in safely to click knockoff onto Ninjask. And that motherfucker is speed boost and it has Soar's Dance. So, like, if we fuck around with, like, wasting turns for knockoff, then we can just get danced on, and then it snowballs pretty quickly. So I don't want to get danced on, which is why we're giving it kill. Where do we go? Is it this way? Oh, sure is. Okay, let's do it. Double check. Shed Shell, Mystic Water, Agronite. My original notes have this guy is pre-poisoned. I think I'm gonna do that. Pre-toxic, actually. Because if it Stealth Rocks and we don't get poisoned on the swap in, I think we're in a little bit of trouble. Okay. Last fight of this stream, and then we're into Hell Room, I believe. Yep, next fight is Hell Room. Okay. We have a fast 2-shot with Magical Leaf. It is very, 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 very likely to try and set up hazards here. Stealth Rocks are a little bit better. Toxic Spike is also fine. I don't really care that it's setting up hazards. This always hits, even though they're Bright Powder. Totally fine. Okay, Stealth Rock, nice. I think both are completely fine. And this just kills. We are pre-damaged to always get Chandelure here. So Chandelure comes out, it is always clicking Flamethrower. There were some very, very niche scenarios, like if that guy had clicked a move and it had been Stone Edge, which is its only move that it can click into Egg. If that guy had clicked a move and it had crit, then this could have been a Hex, but it doesn't matter because like we can never be poisoned here if it clicked a move, if that makes sense. So we're gonna go into here and we're gonna fast kill with Surf. We were Shed Shell, so we get out of that. Did I pre-burn the wrong guy? No, this is fine. This is correct. And Surf always kills, right? Let me double check that. Yeah, Mystic Water, Surf always kills. We didn't need pre-damage. This should always be Ninjask for fast kill. It is the only thing faster than us. At this HP, we actually can get Dual Wing Beat, I think. No, we can't. Never mind. Yeah, we can actually. But it's usually either Leech Life or Dual Wing Beat. But it always has a kill with one of those, so we can't Swords Dance on the swap. We're going to switch into Aggron. Aggron takes this shit like a champ. And we are just going to attempt to Heavy Slam through the Focus Band. We have quite a few turns because we wall this guy so hard to hit. If it's Sword Dances, we're still fine. But there are ways in which we can get fucked here, so, I mean, it is possible to lose this matchup. I'm not going to pretend this is riskless or anything. Because this guy's Focus Band. I didn't really have the slots to knock off the band here. It just wasn't feasible, to be honest. Okay, don't care about that at all. Literally don't care. This is an Oko anyway. That literally does nothing. Oh no, not a Leech Life. Oh, and we have a kill, so it can't Swords Dance, actually. Forgot about that part. Okay. So if we had been really, 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 really low, then we could have been in random move range, which is, like, even riskier. I don't know who this is going to be, I'm going to be honest. Seems like it might be... I don't know. Let's just figure it out. I don't think it really matters. From here, we just have fast kills on both of the guys in the back. Okay, sweet. Slowking's clicking. It can only click Fire Blast here. It's first turn out. We're going to go into a Horse. We are pre-toxic so that Fire Blast cannot burn us. And we are going to click Earthquake. It's always a Fire Blast here. Earthquake with Soft Sand always fast kills this guy. What do we get from Cacturn? I forgot. Pre-toxic actually, and Earthquake kills. There were no shenanigans, no silly items on this guy. This just kills. And then Cacturn comes out. Cacturn is clicking. I think it's Seed Bomb, which is the best possible option. This is like the primary line, the best possible line. I think sometimes Cacturn came out against Aggron, and these just get moved around a little bit. 109, let's see. Yep, always Seed Bomb. We are going to go into Blaziken. Blaziken was pre-burned so that if Toxic Spikes go up, we don't get Toxic Spikes spiked. and we're gonna fast kill with overheat. This guy has quick claw. We are with citrus. We're never dead to double crits. I think we're dead to some rolls of non-crit into crit. Maybe we get citrus here. Maybe we don't. Okay, so yeah, the thing that I just said is true. Drain punch crit does 118. So we're not risking that. Sweet. And we click overheat. Okay, so it did get the quick claw, so good thing I brought a guy who wasn't dead here. We should never be dead. Okay, we get citrus. And then we kill with overheat. And we're in blaze. No, we aren't in blaze. It doesn't matter. This just kills. Okay, so that is all of the grunts of Magma Hideout that are not in Hell Room. From here on out, believe it or not, the easy part, the rest of this is riskless. Hell Room is entirely riskless. We will never win. We will never lose any of the fights in Hell Room. So that's really cool. Those had more risk than Hell Room did. Marginally, but still. Oh, that's exciting. It's really nice to get that off my chest, man. I've been cooking those for like a week now. I know I kind of breezed through it, but a lot of those really took a while. I could have yapped about any one of those fights for like a while, but I just wanted to get them out of my brain and into the game, you know. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little break and then I might do Hell Room tonight. Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to end this stream and decide later.